All right, y'all. So we are back with another beautiful buying opportunity. This is what we love to see during a bull run. Red markets during a bull run gives us a sale. This is a sale day where we can actually buy things on sale. So we don't actually sell, we buy more on days like today. When you see red, this is a blessing during these times because things usually just skyrocket. Like looking for times where you can get a good entry, where you can buy in and put more money in your high conviction plays, that is very, very rare. So keep in mind, don't get scared, don't get nervous. This is not the time to be panic selling and things like that. This is the time to be buying more and doubling down on your high conviction plays. Now, if you have to make sure that you've done your research, you've done your due diligence, you believe in the project that you're holding, but this is definitely a beautiful day to buy it. Now, I'm going to be showing you all some projects that are pretty interesting if you're looking for some more things that you could potentially jump into after you do your research. Or because I actually got this video idea from one of my subscribers who asked if I could do a little safer list, because the last list that I made on the channel, it was a bunch of small caps. This was my, this was my 1000X list. So I had to give out the 1000X list where it's like, bro, you put $50 in that, and that could literally, that could change your life if it works out the way that it could potentially work out. So yeah, that was the bag that I actually showed in that video, and yeah, it's definitely higher risks than something like you're going to be seeing throughout this video. So yeah, that's what's interesting. This was something that I wanted to do to make kind of a safer entry into some really, really strong, solid projects that you all may not be holding right now. And if you're not holding, I'll give you a few reasons to consider checking them out for yourselves. So that being said, be sure to drop that thumbs up. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. It definitely helps the channel grow for the algorithm and all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, we're actually not starting out with an altcoin. We're starting out with a meme coin. But hear me out, because this is kind of meme / alt, if you ask me. And I'll give you this reason. It's because Base actually does not have its own. It doesn't have its own token. It doesn't have its own coin or anything. So when you think of Base, you pretty much think of Brett, which is the biggest face of Base right now. So I think that this is why it kind of has this weird little exception where it's solidified. $1 billion market cap. This is the face. And every KOL and influencer is promoting this. If you think Base, you probably have heard of this and you think this. So Brett is definitely a solid pick in my opinion. That's definitely one of my nice size bags. It's a nice, it's a nice narrative, because Base, if you believe in Base chain, if you believe Coinbase is going to actually accomplish their goal of driving 15 million Ethereum into the Base chain, like if they can actually pull that off, that money has to go somewhere. And obviously, like my subscriber asked me to, that's a good sign right there. Like my subscriber asked, he said, what is the safer plays to go with? What are the ones with a billion plus market cap? And this is one of those plays. So it is people who specifically look for plays of this size. It's people with so much money that they can't even it's not even worth their time to play in anything lower than $1 billion market cap. So if you want to potentially see some huge gains, some huge returns, and some big, you want to be around some big whales where you trying to get your little money in and out, like, because that's what these plays are for me. With the amount of money that I'm trying to get in and out, I'm cool. I'm chilling, y'all. I can come in here, get my little bit out, and I ain't disrupted or nothing. Like in some arenas, I would be considered a whale, and yeah, it's like those is kind of harder to get out of when you're the big fish. So that being said, yeah, definitely interesting. Definitely an interesting one to check out. Check out some Brett. But next we have this, and if you are a fan of the AI agents, this wave has been killing it. They've been absolutely crushing it at virtual. I've seen a few of the projects. I've dove into a few. It was which one was it? Was it a Donald Trump one I tried out, or I think it was a Warren Buffett one. It was a Warren Buffett one, I'm pretty sure, that I got in. I tried out the platform. I wanted to mess around with it, see if I could gamble and make a little bit of money. I just wanted to test it out to get the experience, and I actually enjoyed it. I loved the AI agents. It was interesting enough. Now, it's not something that I do every single day, but it is growing a huge community. I do like the vibe. I do like the energy. There's already call groups around this where they're telling people how to make money on this platform. So the fact that an ecosystem is already being built around this and it's as strong as it's looking right now, I think that that's promising that this could continue to go on an upward trend. So this, like I said, everything right now, this is a day for this day everything is on sale. Like everything is down right now. So this is a very beautiful day to be buying some buying some projects. But that being said, let's move on to the next one here. Right along here to, ASI. Now, if you've been a subscriber on the channel for a while now, any significant time, you've heard me talk about this project. This is my number one altcoin, period. Like, this is number one. Because, like, it just can't be beat. You take three projects, you take Fetch AI, Singularity Net, and then Ocean Protocol, and you combine these three companies together. Come on now, they're gonna kill it. Like, and if you actually look at, like, 3 years ago, Singularity was actually building this robot where they had a real robot. She had facial expressions and everything. She could smile and do a bunch of little expressions with her face. There was this proprietary technology that they used to get the skin very human-like. It was very interesting. That was 3 years ago. So you can just imagine the type of advancements that they have made since then. And that was Singularity Net by itself. That was way before this ASI alliance. Now, what are they doing with the resources and this team, this whole team collective that they have going on right now? Now that they're a group, they're much more powerful. They're going to be doing much more innovative things. They're going to have much more at their disposal than just their each individual projects that they were all working on. So this is a super team. This is a super heavy hitter in the AI space. And I believe that AI is going to change the world. We're already seeing signs that it is changing the world. This is why this is my highest conviction play. You can probably tell by how the energy kind of switched with me just talking about it. But yeah, it's like this is that one for me. This is that I believe in this one a whole lot. So yeah, that being said, I had to throw this one on here. I believe this is going to get to $1 trillion market cap. I believe this easily gets to $1 trillion market cap. I don't go as far as to say multi-trillions and things like that, because yeah, you gotta manage expectations, take things slow. But this is definitely, I've seen people estimate that the AI space is going to be a $15 trillion space. And if that's the case, I believe that they could easily take up a bigger percentage of that market share. But yeah, that's just my own opinion. Like if it's a $15 trillion industry, I ain't gonna say 10 trillion is what this is worth, because that's kind of crazy. This would literally have to become Amazon, Google level of the AI world. So, but I'm just saying, this is one of them ones to keep an eye on and look out for. So yeah, that being said, ASI for sure, without a doubt. And if you do want to grab it right now, its ticker is FET. So yeah, they aren't completely 100% done with the merger yet. So you still have to grab like FET, and that'll when the ASI tokens come out, they're gonna swap it or something like that. It's gonna be a process or whatever. So we'll get that information when it's time. Next, here we have Render. So Render is another one of those tokens where I got high conviction in this one. Computing power, and this is going to be big for the future. Computing power is going to be massive. So this has a $3.7 billion market cap right now. And this is another one of those ones where I believe this could be $1 trillion. This is going to be $1 trillion thing. As metaverses come out, the augmented reality starts to hit harder. All the AI narratives and AI tech and stuff starts to come out. People are going to need more and more and more computing power. And Render is already partnered with NVIDIA. So the fact that they've already established themselves as a strong player in this space, and they've already secured a massive partnership like being partnered with NVIDIA, that is huge. That is a very, very big deal. So yeah, be sure to check out some Render, probably add a little bit to your bag, because this is definitely worth checking out in my opinion. Now, last but not least, we have the graph. Grab you some GRT. This right here, this is essentially Google. This is Google for the blockchain. So this is the blockchain Google right here. And I think that this is going to be insane. Like it's currently at basically a $2 billion market cap. This is like, obviously you see what Google is worth. So you wouldn't be surprised to see this one shoot up and become a crazy narrative and become very valuable as well. So these are some of my safer, my safer plays. These are some of the ones that's more established and more broadly and widely accepted. So yeah, definitely look into these projects. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. And also tell me some of the projects that you're holding. What's some of your favorite bags right now that you have high conviction in? Because I'm always looking to see if it's something else out there that I can get behind and that I can, I can do my research into and feel like, yeah, I actually believe in this narrative too. So I'm always looking for opportunities. So yeah, drop yours down below in the comment section. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.